All right, guys, we're back with round two Edison Format, Epik cards and games in Hurst, Texas. We got the Sherrif Los on the left playing instant zombies versus Daniel on the right playing like a skull servant zombie deck with the lady in white. I don't know where Daniel got this deck from. Maybe he made it himself or possibly got it from someone online. There's so many content creators creating all these crazy decks. Anyway, Daniel Ryko's the Goblin, Mills, Lady in White, Hamster, and Kai. So let me go read this Lady in White's effect for you guys. So it's says a face-up level 3 or lower zombie type monsters you control except the Lady in White cannot be destroyed by battle and are unaffected by the effects of spell and trap cards. This card's name is treated as Skull Servant while it is in the graveyard. 0 attack, 2200 defense. We'll see what this deck can do. So he pokes him for 200. It's funny, it's Daniel. He's still kind of new to the local and he's always played GBs, and this tournament he decided to switch to this deck. My friend Ryan and I is getting a little discouraged because we got quite a few GB players at my locals. We have like 4. And GBs, the thing about GBs, they have they have a lot of good matchups in Edison format. And everyone at my local, for whatever reason, quit playing Diva Hero Beat, so that's one less threat for GBs. And people don't like Black Wings at my locals anymore either. So that's why I think GBs are doing well. But there's still occasionally 1 or 2 Blackwing players, but mostly there's not many. Anyway, Los Ryko, mind controlled the Ryko and popped itself, and then instant fusioned the Reaper the Nightmare. Summon Krebons, make Urbellum. Ooh, this is good for Los. If he has Book of Life, it's really good, because then he can like stack a card and discard a card. Yeah, so right away. But no protection. No protection from Los. That's like the only issue. And Daniel looks like he's going to set a monster and passes. So maybe Los can potentially hit him again with Urbellum. Here comes Goblin. Attacks into Daniel's Goblin. So let's see what Daniel's going to get off the Goblin. Dark Arm at the bottom of the deck. That's always nice. Always nice to see. Okay, so he chooses Zombie Master. What I don't understand is why the Skull Servants? Why? Why not just play its typical zombie deck? I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I'm sure someone will let us know in the comments where Daniel got this deck from. Anyway, here he drops the Gores, so that's pretty good because last turn we saw Los didn't set anything. So maybe this Gores might just go in. He's got Zombie Master in his hand, so maybe he's got some plays that he can make. Because from the looks of things, Los' hand is not that good. Okay, at least he finally drew 1 back row to protect him. Possibly, or it could be a bluff. Sometimes you have to bluff in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just the other day I was playing against my friend John, and I just had to bluff him. And I was like, yeah, I have to sell this bluff because I was in a horrible spot. Okay, so let's see. What is Daniel going to do? I mean, he didn't say anything. He'd have to top deck a back row. Okay, so now let's see. Do you have Torrential? Okay, so it looks like Los does not have Torrential. Pitches Necro Gardener. Grabs back Goblin. I mean, at this point, you're going to lose to Mirror Force, so, yep. Sometimes you just got to take the risks, man. I think people are afraid to lose. Myself included, there's been times when I'm just like, hey, man. I actually did it yesterday. It wasn't on camera, so I'm not really spoiling what happened. I was like, I was playing Frogs. I brought back my Treeborn Frog against a value player. I'm like, do you have Torrential here? No? Okay, now you're in. Now I'm going to Kai's your back row. Okay, so what's he attacked over the Urbellum with Gores, and he takes 500. So he chooses to crash Goblin for Goblin. Is Goblin Zombie mandatory? Let me go look it up. So he's searching for a Goblin Zombie. Or is it optional? Oh, it is mandatory. Yeah, they messed up. Lo's supposed to search first. Yeah, I think Daniel. I'm pretty sure Daniel's chain link 1, Los is chain link 2, so Los is supposed to search first. And it could matter to maybe change what you search depending on what Daniel searches here. So yeah, so they messed up the chain link. So now Los is searching. Again, Daniel he's like I said, he's still relatively new to the local. And this is the first time he's playing this deck. He's been playing GBs forever. He did make the finals with GBs once. He's one of the GB players at my locals, and we have like 4. Even though one of them quit on the deck. Yeah. Or at least he's kind of taking a break from GBs. Oh, wow. I don't know what happened there. I'm guessing Los asked him, did you attack with that? And Daniel was like, yeah, I did. See, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have been like, oh, no, you didn't attack. I didn't take the life points off. That's why both players should keep track of their own life points. Okay, so yeah, Los set the bluff to brain control, but this is pretty good for him. He's going to brain the Zombie Master. Pitches Plague to bring out Plague. So what 6 do you go for? Let's see. Brio. Discard Dark Arm. He must have had too many darks. I mean, he has Goblin, Krebons, Reaper of the Nightmare, 4, 5. Yeah, he must have too many darks, so he's like pitching the dead Dark Arm. That Waboku might hurt. Yeah. Now you can't deal with the token or the Gores. So let's see what Los decides to make. He's got, what, like 3 cards in hand. Oh, and Daniel has Necro, so he's going to pitch the Turtle. So he does have 1 Pyramid Turtle. He bounces the token. I think, don't we know his last card is Zombie? What did he search off the Goblin? Was it Zombie Master? Because he brain controlled Daniel's. I think his hand is Zombie Master Krebons. So yeah, his hand is not good. He drew too many normal summons. I tell these people all the time, like, you gotta, like, some decks have too many normal summons. You gotta find a way to, like, get the right ratio there. So he brings out Colossal, Defense Mode, or Attack. Kind of doesn't matter. Okay. So Daniel's, like, in a good spot. If he could somehow make a Brio to get rid of that Colossal. Okay, so he's going to set Mizuki. He's got Lady in White and I think a Skull Servant in his hand. So yeah, Daniel's hand's not very good. Okay, Los, I believe. Okay, he's going to top for Plague. Caius? Oh no, there's a Zombie Master we knew he had. And then he's going to make Hades. But he has the Necrogarna to stop his Mizuki from getting Hades. So Hades, if Los hits the Mizuki with Hades, he won't be able to use Mizuki for the rest of the game. It's a pretty annoying effect in certain matchups. So now Daniel with 3 cards in hand. Yeah, his hand's not good. Unless if he top decks Plague. Or a way to get to Plague. Like, yeah, any way to get to Plague and, like, ramming into the Colossal Fighter. Get to Plague, make Brio, bounce both monsters, and he could easily win this game, but we'll see. I think he's asking him what Hades does. Yeah, it's gonna destroy your Mizuki. And I think he's gonna crash it. Yeah, he's gonna crash it into the Colossal. That's like really bad because he had to do it, but it's like you just take so much damage. And now Hades runs over the Lady in White and then Colossal, and then he's got the Battle Fader. And now Los 1 back row. Let's see if Daniel can get out of this one. He has Mizuki, so Caius is okay if Daniel plays it. All right, 24-15. Book of Life, and he's gonna get rid of Mizuki. Yeah, this is not looking good for Daniel. He's left with what, 1 card in hand. Bring out Goblin. So attack the set with Hades, which is a Skull Servant attack, and then game. Yep. So Los takes game 1. Will Daniel be able to pull off the famous Legacy 2-0 or backdoor 2-0? Daniel, it's hilarious. Daniel and I we're talking about the backdoor 2-0 just sounds so, I don't know, it just doesn't sound good, but that's what people call it. That's why here on the channel we call it Legacy 2-0. Okay, so Los summons Turtle and thumbs up. Nobleman. Nobleman's the Skull Servant. Do they both shuffle their decks? I don't know. So here he hits him for 12, so 68, 8,000. Man, does Los play trap cards? We haven't seen any. All right, Daniel has Regeki Break, Caius, Dark Arm in his hand, so those are 2 really good cards against zombies. If only he had like an instant fusion or something to Caius over the turtle. But his hand is Caius, Zombie Master. I don't know that zombie's name in his hand, but he has one of those zombies. All right, end phase, Regeki Break, Ditch. He hits a Scrap Iron Scarecrow. He draws Plague. He's gonna set Plague. Yeah, Dark Arm. Oh, another Nobleman. Oh, that hurt. See, sometimes if I was playing zombies, maybe you should just summon the floaters in attack mode. I've been thinking about that. One time I played Los. He was playing zombies, and he did that to me like most of the game. But then eventually he did set one, and he finally turned on my Nobleman. And then I Nobleman his whatever, one of his monsters. So anyway, Los instant fusions, tributes the Reaper, the Nightmare for Caius. Did they forget to take off 1,000 from the Caius burn? I think they did. Or at least Los is reminding them. Yeah, okay, they got it. Yeah, 34, 7,000. Wabaku from Daniel. Is there a way for Daniel to turn on that? I mean, he's got Caius. He's got Dark Arm. I don't even know that zombie's name, the one that's in the graveyard. I hope maybe you guys know which one it is. Okay, so he sends Mizuki. Oh, Mizuki. He's going to Mizuki, bring that guy back, and then tribute for Caius. And that'll at least give him 2 darks. Both these guys lost round 1, so loser has a basically 0% chance to make top 4, where the winner is still live to fight another day. So here, Mizuki, bring back this zombie. See, Los has to read it too. I don't know this card. And then here comes Caius. I apologize for not knowing that card. I read Lady in the White, but this card I don't know what it is. At least the Skull Servant's just a vanilla monster. So he Caius's, Los's Caius, doesn't attack the turtle. What could Daniel have done? Maybe you Caius the turtle and crash. That's another choice, but you're at 34 and you have Dark Arm in your hand. Yeah, I get it. This is probably the best play. So just unfortunate for him. Okay, and here comes Foolish from Los. Mizuki, so he can... This gives him a ton of plays. Brings back Reaper the Nightmare. So he hits him directly. He's going to get rid of one of the cards. Let's see if he hits the Dark Arm. Yeah. It can attack directly and it's a Spirit Reaper. So let's see if he gets the Dark Arm. I'm just 50-50. Yeah, now it's not looking good for Daniel. He's got another Caius. That's not bad. So Caius. Do you go for the turtle there? Or I guess it doesn't matter. They're both annoying. And then here comes Brain and Dead Karma Cut. So Los lives to fight another day. So guys, let me know in the comments what that monster does, the one that Daniel summoned. But yeah, Daniel's basically 0% chance to make top 4 now. Hope you guys enjoyed that match, and we'll be back soon for round 3. Bye, guys.